Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here I have a great article for you guys from RCR Wireless. I will leave it in the link to it in the description down below so you guys could check it out. So in this one, this is the one where I'm going to give you the network update for Verizon. They are also talked about in this article. Now, what's a little different in Verizon's strategy versus T-Mobile, and this started early on. T-Mobile had no low band. So T-Mobile was forced to build a network off of mid-band. So that means to get the most efficient range and penetration out of those bands, they had to build a dense macro grid. There was no other ways to do it. They had to go big. So, for example, a market like New York City, T-Mobile has far more macros in that market versus Verizon. But Verizon had low band, so they chose not to go big on macros on the towers, but instead they chose to go bigger on small cells. So today, as it stands, Verizon has more small cells in their network versus T-Mobile. But in the top 100 markets, T-Mobile has more macros versus Verizon in the network. So in this update, Verizon in 2023 and 2024 and beyond, they're going to be focusing on new small cell build-outs of 15,000 small cell nodes and 35,000 small cell nodes. That's a lot on top of what they already have in the network. So what I have been told is they're going to start building a combination, what they call a smacro, I think, if I'm saying that right. So it's a combination of a small cell and a macro. So it'll look like a small cell, but it serves the area just like a tower would in that sense. So Verizon is going to be building a lot of new stuff over the next few years. And that will be backed, in most of these markets, will be backed by One Fiber, which is Verizon's fiber option, their own fiber. So that's kind of the backstory to that I wanted to tell you guys. Verizon chose not to go as dense on the macro towers in bigger urban markets. But that's because they kind of have a mix of small cells sprinkled in there. And today, Verizon does operate more small cells versus T-Mobile. But, T-Mobile could potentially close that gap in the future, depending on how T-Mobile's strategy will differ when they have the leading market share in the top 100 markets. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Look forward to reading your comments. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for more. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.